Come talk to me?
24 hours.
When are the police going to come talk to me?
You got 24 hours.
24 hours for what?
I told you.
24 hours for what? No, I'm not. I didn't hear it. Repeat it. Oh, no, I'm not playing with you. I'm taking it very seriously. Don't touch my property.
Don't record me.
That was a threat.
Do not give you permission to record me.
That was a threat.
Turn that bullshit off.
That was a threat.
That's what you do. No,
so
it's not.
what was it?
No, it's not.
And you can keep all this drama. What was it, Satan? What was it?
You mean like you do
He's
every
putting
day?
his hand in my
You
face.
mean like you do with that?
No, I'm fine.
It's not in your face. I'm not trying to make
Hi,
sure you don't
can you
record
tell
me.
me?
Everybody.
Hello.
You need to be recording me on this property.
He's threatening me. Can you tell him to
Hey,
stop threatening me? Get his hand out of my
I'm arguing
face.
with you. You get off the property or you do what I say. You understand me? You can do what you want.
Yeah.
You want to fight with me? You're gone.
I'm fighting with you
And you're
while
not
I'm
gonna fight with
telling
him on my
you.
property.
How
Son,
is
come in.
it me?
Hey, come inside. Come inside.
Wow.
Stay outside.
Yeah, that's the POC. No, I'm fine.
We don't
That's
play games
fine.
here, man. I don't have
I
trouble.
wasn't playing.
I'm not even talking
There was a
about
man
it.
that just had his hand
Take
in
it
my
outside
face, and I
and
asked you to
be
handle
quiet.
it, and you started yelling at me.
I'm not talking
and I
to you
find
about
that to be
it.
interesting.
I don't hash things out. You do what I say or leave.
Okay, and what's the name of this church? Rock Church? This is
My
Rock
name's-
Church that's engaging in
Hitler.
what is Hitler? He finds that funny too. This is the entity that's hostile to presence in the first place. These are the demons that are gang stalking, and this is under the fake sun. That's the POC. This is the entity that's hostile while they're documented, and these are the demons that engaged in that. And that is Eddie that is going to prison. And what you saw is him putting his hand in my face, and then the pastor, one of the church leaders, that began yelling at me as well. That's the entity that's engaging in what is targeting. That's the targeting.
Put it down or leave. You're going to leave or put it down?
Put what down?
That.
Why can't I have my phone?
I said don't be recording people here.
Why are you assuming
I
I'm
don't
recording?
allow it. I'm not talking to you. Put it down or get out
Who
of
are
here.
you talking to?
Get out.
For what?
Because I say so. It's our property. Go.
But I'm not recording.
I don't
And
care.
you're touching me now.
I don't care. I don't care if I'm touching you. Ask this chick. She left here for a year and a half because she's doing what you did.
What did you do? What? You were holding a phone? I'm confused.
None of your business. We're not going to hash it out with you.
So why are you yelling at me then?
Because you got a bad way of making people mad with that phone. I don't care. You want to
I'm
cause
sorry,
some crap?
when have I talked to you
go call the
before?
cops.
When have I spoken to you before?
I'll call the cops.
When have I spoken to him before? When have I spoken to him? I have a bad way? Have we had a conversation before?
Other people probably were.
I'm sorry?
Other people were probably having an attitude, you know.
No, I haven't been here in like over a month, so I'm not sure.
I know you came around. I knew
Yeah, I asked you before.
you're not really like that loud.
No, I'm just listening to what he's saying. What? Who's a thief? No, I'm fine. I'm a thief? Oh, I'm sorry. What do I steal from homeless people? What did I steal? You know my name too? Because this is what you're paying attention to. This is the POC. This is the entity that's engaged in that while they're engaged in the pattern of conduct. These are demons. That's the POC. This is the wicked, and this is, again, the demons that are congregating at a fake church. That's the POC. This is Rock Church, correct? This is, oh, you don't know where you're at? This is Rock Church. That I understand I'm completely not welcome because I'm exposing demons. This is the entity that's engaging in criminal activity, and this is the entity that's targeting they're showing their own true colors. So this is the entity that's engaging in targeting while they are hostile, engaging in gang stalking. This is the entity that's engaging in that POC. This is demons that are engaging in activity creation. That's the POC. Alrighty, I just want to make sure that you understand. And that was Eddie that's approaching me in that threatening manner, and then that's the pastor that's also adding on to that threat. And this is the entity that's stalking by plane. So I just want you to see that. This is POC. And these are gang members. This is gang membership. All right? And threatening to call the police, that's federal prison. Just want to be clear. Threatening to call the police after I'm not doing anything, that's federal prison. And he's a gang stalker. That's what you just saw. These are, in fact, demons. And they're hostile to what they're watching on social media, which is evidence of exposing the demon-possessed that are engaged in criminal monitoring, where only demons engage in that. Harassing somebody that silently came, engaging in bullying a woman, and making all manner of what are admissions. That's what that is, especially under the fake sun. That's POC. I'm not going to eat amongst demons in the first place. That's the pattern of conduct. I want you to see that. This is the entity that's engaged in that. And they are, again, with the demons that act like they're Christians, that are serving the homeless, that are engaged in that wicked conduct together, holding up their middle fingers. That's the pattern of conduct. These are wickeds that they're all of the same spirit. Okay? That's POC. This is Rock Church. That's a threat to engage in what is the criminal summoning. The Ontario police are already stalking with this venue, as I documented. The Ontario police engaging in the pattern of conduct when I took video of the fake sun here, and Ontario police turned the corner, stalking. And Ontario police are stalking now while the people of the state engage in what is harassment. This is, again, a fake church. Lead Pastor James and Trish Toothill that are engaging in this pattern of conduct, and this is the entity that is hostile as demons who are targeting, making all manner of assumptions. And at the outset, this is at 325 B Street, by the way, where I've never had a conversation about any of my documentation. This is the entity that's engaging in other words, the harassment based on surveillance of evidence. And you also know that because Southwest Airlines is hovering over the church, doing so while they are targeting under the fake sun. This is the entity that's doing so while they are the same gang members that are, again, affiliated with fake churches that are gang stalking, and they are not different from the demons that shoot up crack cocaine, that engage in pedophilia, and you are under the illusion that they're different because they congregate in a building where they put church on the outside. This is abuse that the people of the state at Rock of Faith have engaged in. Their faith is in Satan. And I also want to be clear, it is federal prison. While I'm subject to that harassment, this is an entity that engages in criminal summoning. They engage in what is criminal defamation. They engage in what is unlawful acts of discrimination, and then criminal summoning as well. Threatening, even referring to the stalkers who are the Ontario police who do not have authority is a basis of federal prison, and that's what he engaged in right now. And he did so with Eddie, that's stalking under the fake sun that's remaining over me after I come back from Upland. I want to document this because they are going to prison for everything that they decide to do while they are being documented. Impossible Light by a demon that doesn't congregate here. License 7YSF616. Those are indeed demons engaging in what is targeting, and this is the entity that's engaging in poisoning. Okay, while they're serving food, that you don't trust a fake church, number one, and you don't trust a fake church that's exhibiting the hostility of Satan while you call Satan out. The only ones that are engaged in harassment with regard to this pattern of conduct are Satan's minions. And they do congregate. This is, again, 325 East B Street. I want you to rewind the tape and listen to the inexplicable hostility while Eddie has his hand in my face and he's making what he knows are unfounded, never going around his property, I don't even talk to him. I document him while he is gang stalking me and there's no conversation. And he is approaching me in a threatening manner here while he is engaging in the pattern of conduct in doing so. And that is the entity that then feeds off of that hostility. And the pastor does not tell this male to get his hand out of my face and stop that ongoing aggression toward me, which I am perplexed about because there's no monitoring, right? And because I'm not documenting. And also, because you are harassing me, I'm going to document in turn what is a male engaging what are aggressive physical acts of what is threatening to engage in a battery, okay? The pastor does not engage in what is stopping that threat. He aids in it and starts yelling. Pay attention to the ongoing aggression. These are demons. This is the hostility of Satan. And this is the entity that knows that they're going to be subject to martial law. They know they're going to prison. They know that they're prosecuted. Okay? That's what that's about. Not only do you know them by their deeds, they are aware of the fact of what's happening, and they are engaging in this blatant targeting because they are angry about what's happening. This is the entity that's going to be subject to involuntary commitments. And you need to know that Pastor James and Trish Toothill, these are demons as well. This is indicative of the demons that congregate here, and the fake sun is over it. So that's relevant to the abuse that I'm subject to right now. This is the entity that is very much hostile while I have won a criminal conviction against an entire public entity on social media. Pay attention to what I published today on April 21st, 2026. And this is the entity that is engaging in that together. You're going to prison when you threaten to engage in criminal summoning while the entity gives evidence against you as to, in fact, what is gang stalking while the people of the state are stalking by plane over this venue. That's P.O.C. Alrighty, it is currently, these are, again, the homeless, talking about I stole from you. They're homeless. And this is the entity that actually stole from me. This is the mentally ill entity that is hostile. And that includes what is Frontier Airlines. No, excuse me, that's Alaska. This is Alaska Airlines. This is P.O.C. This is relevant to the entity. He threatened to call the police. I just want to be clear. And threatened to call the police after I'm not doing anything. I'm asking questions and he refuses to answer the question. And he keeps yelling while doing so. These are the circumstances where the entity has committed more than one kidnapping as well, which is why the Ontario police are subject to prison while they target with the people of the state in this same manner. And you have all of the gang members together on that same page. I want to make sure that this is all clear because all four corners are handled when the entity is subject to what is a systematic prosecution, and it includes federal prison. This is P.O.C., and that includes those that are congregating at fake churches like what Rock of Faith is. This is P.O.C. This is psychological torture and harassment as an entity with the intent to obstruct justice. This is the entity that's engaging in federal stalking on the venue of the internet and then engages in these violent acts while they are, in fact, a part of that entity engaging in that violence on behalf of the entity that's the U.S. military. Those are not men and women. Those homosexuals that are HIV infected are speaking through the people of the state, gang stalking with them, where they're under the fake sun, and I'm going to prosecute them. This is P.O.C. It is currently 4:09 p.m. This is psychopathic pacing. This is at 3:23, and I want to be clear that this is where you're looking at the homeless that are gang stalking, and the fake churches that are gang stalking. No difference in the P.O.C. None at all. That was Alaska Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and this is, as I'm stating, west of the Ovid Family Community Library where there's no takeoff, and this is the evidence, the judicially noticed fact of no takeoff, and also that the sun is not going to be here, especially following me coming back from up in California, where the entity is stalking as I'm capturing, also by helicopter. And then you have what are fake pastors that are demons engaging in that pattern of conduct together. And gang members that are homeless are engaging in that pattern of conduct that's not based on your economic status. These are the homeless that are engaging in gang stalking when they don't even have anywhere to live. So understand that there is not going to be any different treatment under the law. All right, that's the POC. This is the entity that's engaging in that violence. That's the U.S. military that's a terrorist that speaks through puppets. These are all demons. All right, and so are those homosexuals stalking in planes and helicopters. 5XBN 324. This is POC. All righty, it is currently, like I said, at Rock Church. It's 4:10 p.m.